Matty, a good end to a fairly dramatic couple of days for you.
Yeah, pretty crazy couple of days, I suppose. But I think as footballers, you've got to focus on what you do on the pitch. And it was a good performance that we probably warranted, and a performance that we've got to go and do again and repeat and get rid of that inconsistency that we've maybe had this year.
Is that one of your best performances of the season, do you think?
Yeah, I think with the ball, I think we moved it well. Thought it was some very good football. Stuck with it. Obviously, second half, teams are going to have spells of possession. I think we rode that quite well. Defended solid, nice to get a clean sheet, and the goals were worthy. We're buzzing for Courtney. He's come back in and he's done well. Dom carrying on a good vein of form. So yeah, it was nice to get the goals and the clean sheet and the performance that warranted it.
And as you say, this is a platform now to build on and try and find some of that consistency, which for whatever reason has eluded you so far.
Yeah, massively. Look, for whatever reason we haven't had it as much this year. And look, we've got to build on it as players. I think in that dressing room we've got to use that as a stepping stone, and don't want to be in this position next week saying, oh yeah, we were brilliant last week and it hasn't happened this week. But look, we've done well in spells of games, but we haven't done well over maybe a longer period of time like we did today. So it was pleasing.
We've touched on the events of yesterday. The manager was here for so long, a big part of all of your lives. How much of today was that win for him?
Yeah, I think I said it to everyone before the game. Got in a huddle and said, look, there's lads who've been with him for 4.5 years. It doesn't happen at this level of football. Lads who he's given so many opportunities to. Football's fickle and it moves, but I think that win was for him. Hats has stepped in, been amazing as he always has been, and as a squad I felt like we owed him that, especially the lads who've been here a long time.
When did you first hear about the news yesterday? How did the players sort of digest what happened, because it moved quickly, didn't it?
I think, look, it's football, everyone's going to have a lot of different opinions. People haven't known him for that long. People have known him for a long time. People have had a lot of opportunities, and I think ultimately what he's built here is special, and there's no coming away from that. He deserves every credit and he deserves every success he'll go on to, whatever job he does go on to. No doubt he'll walk into most football clubs. But no, it's football, isn't it? It changes. You've got to move. You can't follow in the past, and you've got to look forward. So Gaffer deserves every legacy and every bit of credit he's going to get. But I think as footballers, we've got to keep moving and be professional.
I know you want to keep moving forward, but you touched on the past. It has been a glorious past under him. If I had to ask you to pick out a highlight, there are so many, which one would you choose?
Look, I think probably the whole of last season. I know it was difficult with the COVID. You're asking me probably an impossible question, really. I think just day in, day out, making everything a good environment to work in. I think day in, day out, having that belief, and to be honest, making the football club progress. Do you know what I mean? Everyone loves to be successful. We wanted to be successful 4.5 years ago when he signed me. He told me he wanted to be successful, and we have been. And full credit to the lads who've gone along with the ride, and full credit to the manager and his staff for leading the ship.
Wayne told us he came in to say goodbye to everyone. What was sort of his farewell message to the group?
Typical Gaffer fashion. Go and win tomorrow. You deserve it. Go and put a performance in. Really kind of, like I said, it was really professional. Obviously it has to be, but it was really kind of heartfelt, especially for the lads who've known him a long time. And look, like I said, football does move on. The Gaffer will know that. Football club here knows that. Players in that dressing room know that. But you leave a legacy behind, and not very often, especially at this level, you get someone who's progressed something for 4.5 years, and someone who has constantly improved the football club for 4.5 years, 22nd to 2 playoff finals, to FA Cup runs, to revenue for the club, to everything. So it's not very often you get that, but football moves on, and now we've got to be professional and make sure a performance like today isn't followed up by a performance maybe that Barrow second half we've shown.
What he has done, he's made this job an attractive prospect for someone, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think, look, football club doesn't get to 2 playoff finals and not be a scalp. I don't know personally from the 4.5 years previous But I know that Newport had the Great Escape. I wasn't there for it, but the Great Escape for a reason. 22nd in the league, and we've been nowhere near that since. We've progressed. We've given some magical nights. We've progressed into a different style of player, which probably people didn't see coming. We've created good groups along the way. A lot of good friends, a lot of good quality players who've gone on to do better things themselves in their careers. So I think ultimately, like I said, we've got to focus on the job ahead, and we'll be looking forward to whoever comes in, and we'll wear the shirt with pride, and we won't change as a group of players. We'll ultimately give everything that we have got, but look, let's probably spend a bit of time and reflect and say, look, cheers, well done, good luck for the future, and thanks a lot.
Last question for me, what you do want in the new person, whoever it may be, you want someone to try and take you to the next level, something which the only thing that you didn't really achieve during Mike's time here, which is a promotion.
Yeah, of course. I think we've made no qualms about that. Look, that's down to whoever is appointing the new manager. But us as a group of players believe in ourselves there. We believe in where we're going, we believe in what we can do. We believe we've got a good group of men and a good group of players that can move forward, and that, like you said, can ultimately achieve what we set out to do pretty much probably for the last 3 years. That's just eluded us.
Thank you, Matty. Well done today.
No probs.